Okay, welcome back to the beginner's guide for Lords Mobile. So today let's talk about guild coins, how to use your guild coins or where to use them. I know at the beginning when you don't know much about the game, you haven't played much. Well, first of all, guild coins, they're found if you look at the backpack on the bottom here. On that third tab, you'll see these are your guild coins. Currently, I have about 3 million guild coins, and you can see in the shop you can buy different things with guild coins, just like you can with gems here, or you could see what's in your backpack. But since we're talking about guild coins, I have about 3.17 million here, and you can buy things like relocator, which a lot of people tend to do, but you know, one of the biggest thing you can buy with guild coins is actually your migration scroll. And what migration scroll does is it allows you to move to different kingdom. And a lot of you who are watching this as a beginner, right now you're probably in a kingdom that's protected. But once the kingdom opens in 80 somewhat days, others are able to come in and take over the kingdom and whatnot. And I hate to say it, but majority of time once your kingdom opens up, outsiders will come in and take over. There's almost no stopping it. And as you grow and as you play more and more, you want to eventually go check out other kingdoms, especially new ones as well, because obviously when you get bigger, you want to go beat up and burn up some of the kingdoms that's small and the ones that are not as experienced. So when you want to do that, you need a migration scroll. And these migration scrolls you cannot purchase with gems. You can only purchase with guild coins, or you can go in the shop. So if I were to go in the shop here and scroll down, I actually think there's one, and it doesn't come out every day. It actually comes out not as often as other packs. So sometimes it's tough. And if you don't have a scroll and your entire guild moves, you're pretty much stuck in that kingdom for a while until you can get a scroll. So one of the ways that you can get a scroll is through this shop, and I'm actually here it is. It's called Up and Away, and the pack is $4.99 US. And if you look at the detail, it doesn't really have much except a migration scroll. Rest of it is pretty much worthless crap that you can get from your guild through gifts. So migration scroll, you're actually purchasing it for $5. Now, if you were smart enough and saved your guild coins, you can actually purchase one for 810,000. And you see I have 13 right now, and it's because let's look at the might that I have for this particular account. It looks like I have about 300 million might on this account. So if I were to go, we'll just click on something random, 633 kingdom. And if I wanted to go to one of these kingdoms and migrate, well, actually it's a closed kingdom, so I can't really migrate. So let's go to the latest kingdom that's open. So I'm going out to the world map, and I will go over to the right. Okay, all these, one that says protection, that means they're protected. You cannot go in there as an outsider unless you're coming from another protected kingdom that started later than the one that you're trying to go to. Okay, so let me see, 600 range is probably what's open or latest. So 627, let's take this for example. So if I wanted to go to 627, because it's one of the newer kingdoms, and look at all these, purple guys sitting on wonders, that may happen in a closed kingdom, but in open kingdom definitely will never happen. But if I press on migrate, it will require me to use 18 migration scrolls just because of my might size. and if it'll basically make me rank 11 or 11th biggest in the kingdom. So that's why it's paying. I have to pay 18 to get there. And if you happen to be the largest or the biggest player, or the biggest player or biggest might player for where you're going to have to pay 90 scrolls. So this is why people save up and get migration scrolls. Now, going back to our guild coins. So here I am sitting with 13, and I try to buy one every time if I can for Guild Fest or something like that while I'm doing some sort of an event. Else I'll hold on to it. But in no time, for other people who are, or the newer guys who are playing this, no time you should ever get other items like Relocator. Yes, it's very tempting to use 270,000 so you can go relocate within a kingdom while there's a fight going on and whatnot, but relocators really you should be getting from either guild gifts, or maybe you may want to purchase it. Let's say we go into purchasing, you can purchase for 1,500 gems. So if you look at it, 1,500 gems, really you can purchase lots of gems for $4.99. You can get like 15,000 gems, right? So you can actually end up getting 10 of these things for. So would you want to waste 810, or how many more? Or would you want to waste 270,000 times 10? That's 2.7 million to get 10 relocators, right? So definitely not worth it. When you can get for 810,000, you can get a migration scroll. And these don't come that often. You can't really buy guild coins. You can only earn them. And the ways to earn them, there are different ways, but they are probably one of the most scarce commodity within the game. So definitely don't purchase anything else. Don't use random name changer, things like this. All of these will eventually come into your backpack through ways of gifts from killing monsters. So let's look at other things that you can purchase, like combat. You can purchase shield. You can purchase army size boost. You can also purchase speed ups and things like that. So a lot of new people who are not as experienced, biggest mistake that they do make are they purchase speed ups for their guild coins or relocators. So definitely stay away from, if you're gonna buy anything, buy migration scrolls. And for you new guys, again, most of the time if you're going to a new kingdom, you're probably only going to need one migration scroll. So I would definitely have another one as an emergency backup. So maybe have two, right? So after you get two, what do? It's up to you to either to keep it around and use it during Guild Fest to maybe purchase more migration scrolls. Or another thing that I feel okay on purchasing, because this is something that is hard to come by, is also jewel chests. And these jewel chests can give you anything between common to rare jewel items. And because jewels are actually what is very important for this particular game. So let's look at a jewel in here. If we look at one of the jewels, I'm going to take infantry attack jewel. At blue, at rare, it gives you 6% infantry attack. That's a big stat for you to have, especially as a smaller player. It adds a lot for your infantry stats. And you can, of course, end up with others. Now, thing about jewel chest, even rare or anything else, epic jewel chest, or your legendary jewel chest, yes, the drop rates suck. You have to get lucky to get that rare attack jewel. A lot of times you will end up with like trap or defensive jewel. But still, if you're going to spend any of your money anywhere, then definitely use it on migration scrolls or jewel chests for guild coins. Now, how do you earn guild coins? You can earn guild coins through this. By clicking on help, you see daily guild coins. You can get max of 40,000 a day. And by clicking, each one gives you 800 coins. So you would have to click 50 times or send 50 helps in order for you to fill 40,000. Now, once you get 40,000, it doesn't mean you should stop clicking for your guildmates. You should always send help whenever you can. Now, another way for you to get guild coin is through this. If you look at guild quest here, every one of their quest rewards on the bottom has guild coins. So I can actually, if I'm in real bind, I need a few hundred, I will maybe open up some of the guild quests and try to accumulate that way. So by clicking on these, I can get 400 for green, 100 for silver. Sometimes you can also get it through your VIP quest. You'll get some items. Here I didn't get any, but sometimes you will get it. Another way you can get it is through your gifts. Sometimes your guild gifts, especially when people purchase things like this green bonus, they tend to give you guild coins. So let's open them up. See, there's one here. White bonus, 2,000 guild coins, right? There's another one there. And there's a couple more there. Now, and there's a 10,000 one. So it does add up. You will get coins here and there. And earlier we were sitting at, I don't remember, 3 point something. So that's basically how to use your guild coins, where to get it, and don't misspend it on other places, because when you do Guild Fest and there's the spend million guild coin quest, that's when you want to purchase your migration scroll plus maybe 2 jewel chests, and it comes out to be about $1 million. Don't go out there spending your relocator or purchasing relocators for this. Okay, so I hope that covers guild coins. If you have any other questions about other parts of the game, just drop me a message and I'll get back to that when I can. Thanks.